What's up guys, Caleb here. I've been getting a ton of questions on my Twitter and Instagram asking me what camera I've been shooting all my medium format stuff with over the last couple years. So today we're going to take a look at the Mamiya RB67. This is a camera that I've personally spent a lot of time working with, and I honestly did not love it at first, but after using it for a while, I've grown quite fond of it. I think the RB67 is probably your best bang for your buck system for someone who's looking to dabble in medium format without spending an arm and a leg. You can get into one of these for just like $200 to $300 on eBay, which is pretty astounding when you see the results that some people are able to render out of these cameras. The RB in the name stands for rotating back, which means you can go between shooting landscape and portrait orientation without actually having to turn that camera on the side, which is hands down my favorite feature because this camera weighs like 6 pounds. So it's not going to be for that person that loves to walk around the city all day and shoot, or that person that, you know, keeps their camera in their backpack while they're hiking or backpacking. Although I have carried it around the city all day and I have taken it backpacking, and both times I've regretted it while I'm carrying it, but when I get those negatives back, man, I'm so stoked I brought the camera with me. The RB67 is totally mechanical and modular, which is awesome because there's a wide variety of lenses, finders, and film backs that are available for the camera. You do have to independently cock the shutter and wind the film with each shot, which is awesome for that person that loves shooting double exposures. But it can get you in trouble if you cock that shutter and you forget to wind the film, because then you'll accidentally be double exposing the shot you might have wanted to keep. So I just try to make it a point every time I cock that shutter to wind the film afterwards. Whenever I first picked up this camera, I had to totally change my style of shooting. I was used to using my digital camera or my 35mm camera and going out and shooting all day, shooting hundreds of photos even, and then just being stoked when I got, 6 or 7 photos that I was happy with at the end of the day. Whenever you're only getting 10 shots on a roll, you're really going to be bummed out whenever you're shooting the whole roll and there's nothing on it that you're happy with. So I really just started to take that, extra 10 to 20 seconds to make sure I was happy with my composition, and then taking that extra few seconds just to make sure I had the focus dialed in. And that really made a world of a difference with my work. I also ended up picking up a prism finder, and the waist level finder was great for me. I really wasn't a fan of that waist level perspective, and trying to compose with everything, mirrored just really, it gave me a really hard time for some reason. So I picked up the prism, and I think it really made a world of a difference and really allowed me to maximize my potential when using this camera. I actually took this camera with me on a 3-month trip driving across the US and even up to Canada last summer, and my only real regret I had when I got home was that I didn't shoot more photos with the RB. My favorite images from the trip were most definitely the medium format images that I got back, and I feel like at the end of the day, the images you're able to create with this camera are going to be a direct reflection of the work you're willing to put in when creating them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully now you're super stoked to go out and get behind the lens of your very own Mamiya RB67. Feel free to leave a comment on anything you guys feel like I forgot to touch on, and don't forget to subscribe for more photo related content in the very near future. Thanks, see you next time.